We just took you inside a legacy business. Now we're going to take you to a concept in fine dining. This is a new thing. It's an invitation-only restaurant that's technically not a restaurant. Common Ground's Deirdre Fitzpatrick shows us how Treehouse Dining started with the passion of a 22-year-old chef.
It's one of the most appetizing invites around.
Is our napkin folded?
Once a month, Chef Kevin O'Connor invites 8 strangers to his place for dinner.
That's why I have the communal table, and I like to bring strangers in and have them eat great food and tell them all where it came from. And you know, this came from West Sac, this came from Lodi.
He finds them on his public Facebook page. They like Treehouse Dining and then fall in love with what they're introduced to in a 7-course meal.
There's some roasted peaches, peach balls, candied pistachios, shaved foie gras.
It's not a restaurant. Kevin has worked in restaurants all over Sacramento, but he calls his Treehouse a private dining co-op that allows foodies to share and learn from his love of what the valley grows.
He gets people to think about food differently.
Kevin started thinking differently after working at a kind of culinary exchange in France at a French B&B.
That's kind of how Treehouse started. I was with a host family for the last month and a half I was there, and they had an awesome restaurant. They asked me if I wanted to cook dinner for them, and they're 8 friends that were coming down from Paris, and they're staying at their bed and breakfast. So I started doing these kind of coursed out dinners, and I really found my creativity in France.
What is foie gras?
Don't tell her. Just let her eat it.
Yeah, I was
let her eat it,
yeah.
and I'll give you the foie gras spiel.
I'll eat anything.
Just trust me.
They trust, they try, and in the end, they chip in to cover costs.
I break even or lose money every time, so I'm just doing it for fun.
I really enjoy going out, and unfortunately I can't afford it all the time, so being able to come here is actually, I think, even better than going out and to a restaurant and fine dining. I mean, this is nice, being able to, it's really a social event and meeting new people, and you don't get that going to a restaurant.
The hottest ticket in town, if you can get an invite. I'm Deirdre Fitzpatrick for Common Ground.
Diners at the Treehouse chipped in $75 a piece for the meal. You can score a seat at the table by liking Treehouse Dining's Facebook page, and we've linked it for you at kcra.com. Just check out the As Seen On section.